Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. He hands it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
That's an important first down on that running play. Scanning the field, it's Eller. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pulls it in. It's Pena. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. He decides to keep it here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Going for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Ott. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Aller. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Gets into space at the 50. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Now they call a run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Oklahoma 14, Penn State 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Aller. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Pena. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. On the ground, it's Singleton. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. QB tries to muscle for a 1st down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Mateer. Nice grab. It's Ott. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. That's reeled in. It's Ott.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Ott.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Let's fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ott. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Second down and goal, upcoming. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner choosing to field this one. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Penn State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Back to pass. It's Mateer. The pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
That's caught. It's Burks. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Using his legs. It's Tatum. Touchdown, Sooners. And that will give them the lead now. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Oklahoma.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback taken. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Good enough for the first down with a 37. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. A direct snap. Running with a purpose. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Aller. He finds his man. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Touchdown.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter.
Number 95 sets to kick this one.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over first and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Gets past the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Looking for his back. Looking right. This one caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're going to run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Great footwork, a big opening now. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Tatum. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Tatum. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the option. They're going to run it. And that gets the carry. Touchdown, Sooners. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
To throw, it's Aller. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. This 1st and 10. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stopped him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
And Chris, the home crowd is in complete shock. Just a few seconds left in this game, and we're either headed to overtime or it could end on a 2-point conversion. It's an awful feeling to be devastated and yet still so nervous here on this last play at the same time.
You go for 2 and the win, and the crowd roaring, trying to make it difficult. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here we go, from a long way out, a chance to take the lead here in the final seconds. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. And it's not going to get there. The attempt falls short, and that's how the game ends. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.